welcome to Goodberry. Hi, everybody.
Oh, so good to see you again. I really missed you guys. It's been too long.
I know, it's always too long after a weekend.
I see Bacon Beard 42, Dyson Capes, Baby Librarian, Cetar, Angel Devilson.
Hi, Angel. And I think I saw Angel gave out some gift subs. Thank you so much. Angel just gave out 5 gift subs. We love you so much. You are so generous to us. Yes. Those go out to literally Selena, Haynes, Kelfion. Wow, these are hard usernames today. Robbie C21 and Mr. Hunter. Thank you. Hi, Twinsen.
Hi, who else? Elliot. Hi, Sea King 137. Hi, Hornus 34. Hey, J Rock. What's up? I see J Par Superfan.
Who else, Elliot? Hi, Elliot. Oh, Jules just raided with 11 people. Thank you so much. Hi, Raiders.
Tyson, Carney Folk. Hi, Gary McHenry. Wow, so many familiar and wonderful names and new names to me as well.
And today we are doing a St. Patrick's Day themed cooking stream with our good friend Lexcee, who we will bring on right meow. Hello, Lexcee.
Hi guys, how's it going?
We're all wearing our green today.
Yes.
Right.
I've got green and
even though I was just informed that it's not technically St. Patrick's Day, I sort of forgot that it's not technically today, and all day I was like, no one had green on but me. I don't understand. So it's not today.
It's technically Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe it is Wednesday. Yeah. Hi,
Which is why we're showing you how to make this today so that you can have it for St. Patrick's Day. It's a whole plan.
So exciting. Yeah, we'll be prepared for the actual day.
Exactly.
Stock up.
You know?
Oh, I like your little clover in the background. So lovely.
Hey, Angel!
Yeah!
You found our new sound, our Irish jig.
Hooray! Oh, and we actually also have a new, you may see that progress bar that is located to Lexie's bottom, well, it's the bottom right of the page. We are making it a goal to raise groceries for Lexcee, and also we'll have this for April as well. We're trying to get to $50 to support them and everything that they do, because they just buy all this stuff themselves, put it all together, put all the time and effort into it. We just want to make it worth their while. So
yeah, and either way, we're supporting them. We're paying them out of the channel because you guys are so generous to us that we can definitely afford to do that. But if you like what we do, if you want to support us, we would be ever so grateful if you could. If you want to add to the grocery fund.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's all we're going to say on that. So Lexie, what do we have to eat? Except I don't get to eat anything. Alex gets to eat. I don't
You're
get
so
anything.
far away.
I
It's
know.
so hard. Like the distance.
You know what though? It's really not that far.
What?
Hollywood
It's not.
and the Valley is not that far away.
But like Alex and my job
Yeah.
are all like within a 10-minute circumference. So like I don't leave the circumference.
No, I know, and I'm saying that, and yet I'm not like running up to the Valley and getting food. So.
True. Soon we'll figure out a better program.
It's worth it to me. I'm like, well, I mean, you're close enough, obviously, and then I'm just like, I'm not missing out on this food. You know.
Right? We have the convenience factors.
Yes, that helps. Your hair looks amazing, by the way. Just gotta say that.
Thank you. You know, I cut it. Well, Phantom Hands cut it because we don't go to salons and things right now. And I gotta say, Phantom Hands, great with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
So
excellent job. It looks very even and very full and voluminous. Well done, Phantom Hands.
Living it up.
Hi, Project 13.
Oh.
Hi, Elsie. Hi, Twinsons. Okay. So, what are we doing today? Wait a minute. First of all, are you drinking a Bailey's?
We're never gonna let you tell us what you're making.
I didn't plan anything, so let's keep this straight up. I am drinking Irish cream because it seems fitting. So
yes, you are.
Oh, I wish I had some. Hey, thank you for the bid slants. Yay! Happy early St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day. All right, so
I almost gave you like a little thimble when I gave you your package of stuff. I was like,
my God.
But I was like, I can't find anything to put it in.
I would have died on the spot. That's amazing.
Right? So I put it in my cup instead.
Well, I love it. I wish I could do an Irish car bomb right now. That's.
What exactly is an Irish car bomb? Educate.
I'm gonna Google it to make sure I'm right. But it's a beer for sure. It's like a Guinness.
But
Right,
don't you throw a shot down into it?
Put
I believe it's like whiskey and Irish cream you drop in, but you have to drink it fairly quickly because the Irish cream will curdle.
Right.
So a pint of Irish stout, a half an ounce Irish cream, a fourth an ounce coffee liqueur, and then a fourth an ounce Irish whiskey. So it's a lot more complicated than I thought. But yeah, I'm into it. I love the taste when I've had one before. It's like just really rich, and I'm about it.
I was gonna say we have everything for one, but I'm not doing that. No.
Oh,
No.
I should have gotten that when I was over. We don't have Guinness, or I'm trying to think if we have everything, but no, we don't. So it's all good.
We have Guinness. Okay. So what we are making officially is I'm steering into the American Irish sort of traditions of what we celebrate on St. Patrick's Day, not the true Irish heritage. I do know what they actually make, but I figured we are where we are. So we're going to be doing basically like some Irish nachos, but doing the steps of
say it again, slower.
Irish nacho.
Ooh, yes.
You know, from scratch, like with actual chippies from scratch. But I'll get to that in a minute. So before we do anything, I'm going to throw the corned beef into the slow cooker. That takes a while. And so the easiest way to do a corned beef, what I've like learned from research, is honestly you go to the store and you pick up the pack that like have like pre-made food, and then you just do a couple add-ons and mix it up a little bit. So I took the spices and put them in the pan. So we have mustard seed, we have fennel, there's bay leaves and cinnamon. And so what I'm doing to sort of elevate it is I'm gonna toast the spices.
Oh, nice.
Up just a little bit before I put them in. So we're gonna let those toast up a little bit. You don't need to keep it on there very long. It does. I thought cinnamon was kind of weird to be in there, but
so it's like powdered cinnamon, right? Like it's not a cinnamon stick.
It's not a cinnamon stick. There are like tiny little chunks.
Oh.
That you can
so it's like broken up cinnamon, so it's not like the powder.
No.
Okay.
I'm sure there is some powder in there. There's so many things where you go there. So I'm gonna let it toast up for a second.
Nice.
And I never really did that before, but toasting certain seeds and spices really matter. And mustard seed I know is one.
Oh,
and
Curtis, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Curtis Byers, thank you so much. That is so nice of you.
Curtis gifted to Space Monkey 6364, Techchronomicron, there it is, Techchronomicron, Storm Lily 614, Tight Oa, and High on Strife. Woo!
That's funny. If their username, they're like, you have to put a pause in there. It's Tight Oa.
So on a side note, I just got back from camping, which was amazing.
Yes.
But anytime I go camping, my lips get really, really chapped no matter what I do. I swear I slap them with coconut oil and Vaseline
just
as
slap
often
it.
as possible.
Like you slap your basil, you slap it.
I slap it and I slather it and it's just covered. But it doesn't matter. They always get chapped. So now I'm trying to not smile too big, because if I smile, it'll like crack my lip. So I'm just, if I look like I'm doing a half stilted smile today, that's why. Like that.
You do look very refreshed right now. You have like
I do.
Pregnant lady glow right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, don't say that. But thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do feel very refreshed. Oh, and I wanted to go back up into, go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying. I'll ask you a question in a minute.
Okay, I was gonna go back up into the chat and say, folks were talking about Irish car bomb. Do not order that when you're in Ireland. Maybe order a Dublin drop or an Irish slammer instead, because C King brought up a good point. That name is actually pretty distasteful,
yes.
if you think about it. And that is a very good point. And I'm sorry that if I had said Dublin drop, maybe you guys wouldn't have known what I was talking about though, right? But from now on, we'll talk about Dublin Drop or Irish Slammer.
You know, the only thing, I got the opportunity to go to Ireland. That was actually my last international trip before the pandemic began. It was amazing. I went with my friend Helena. We rented a car and stayed in bed and breakfasts all over the island. And as far as cuisine and drinks go, we went to the Guinness factory, which was amazing. It's like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, kind of like crazy, fun place to go. We had our Guinness. And then food-wise, it was just a lot of like heavy comfort food pretty much everywhere. And we did end up having we stayed at this old lady's bed and breakfast, and she had sort of like a working farm, and we had fresh chicken eggs, which I was like, oh yes, this is gonna be so delicious. But I think because I'm so not used to that, or maybe it's because they're like unpasteurized, I don't know, but they just tasted yucky to me. Like I couldn't do it. Yeah. I mean, I ate them because I was hungry, but I don't know. They just tasted weird. Does anybody else have experience with that? With eggs being different based on like if they're actually farm fresh or not?
I've had farm fresh. Well, they're like highly organic or whatever eggs before, and I really liked the flavor. The yellow was a lot more yellow.
Oh yeah, no, I get those from the grocery store here, and those I can eat.
But
these
it
ones
was
straight out of the chicken's
more.
butt. Those are weird.
Interesting.
They are weird.
LA
My
says they
uncle
do have a
had
chicken.
a farm.
A friend with a chicken. They do taste different.
Huh. I had
They
no
do.
idea.
Sorry, what
I've
did you say,
never eaten
Lex?
a fresh egg.
My uncle had a farm, and when we were naughty, in the middle of nowhere in Michigan, and when we were naughty, we got sent up there for a weekend, and you had to go get the eggs from the chickens, which is why I have a irrational fear of birds. But they taste different. I don't know. I don't like them either. I want the store egg, not the fresh egg, which is weird.
I would love to go to Ireland, like you were saying, Jocelyn. That's a dream of mine. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, sorry, I'm eating carrots because I don't have any Irish food here. Lance asked, have I tried any blood sausage? Yes, I have tried. So this is my experience with blood sausage. The first time I had it, I was tricked into eating it. It was with my host family in France, and they served it with breakfast or dinner. I don't remember which one. And I just looked at this weird black sausage that was already cut up, and I ate it, and I remember them staring at me gleefully waiting for my reaction, and I was like, tastes weird. But in general, when people serve me food that they've made, or especially when it's in a different country, I put on a brave face, and I'm like, yeah, lovely. And when they started to giggle, I was like, wait, what is this? And they said, I don't remember what it was, sang something, a blood sausage in French, and I was like, what? And I started to laugh to cover up the fact that I was actually crying because I was so horrified that I was eating a sausage made out of curdled pig's blood.
Oh God.
Or whatever animal's blood it is. And the second time, I had it with a traditional English breakfast in London, and I still didn't like it. But I do say I'll try anything twice, so
you did it 2 times, and now you're done.
I would try it thrice.
Okay.
Maybe I need to change my saying. I'll try anything thrice.
Yeah.
I'll try anything thrice. Say
Yeah.
that 3 times
Man,
fast.
you are adventurous.
I'll try anything
What was
thrice.
the flavor like? Was it really bloody kind of tasting, or?
No, it doesn't taste bloody. I remember it tasting kind of bland. It was actually the texture that I didn't like, and I don't like sausage in general, so it's kind of just like a double whammy for me.
What was the texture like? It's soft, or?
It's soft, but yeah, so it's not, sausage is kind of chewy. There's the meaty, you have to bite into it and grind it down with your molars. The blood sausage is much softer, and it's almost granular. Can Chad agree with
I've
that?
had it before. I had it when I was in London with a full English breakfast.
Do you agree?
I don't know. Yeah, as you're describing it and you said granular, I was like, huh?
Yeah, right? It's kind of like little balls.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing a perfect job of describing it. I'm a one and done on that. I understand the whole English breakfast thing, which is not for me.
Metallurgist says they had a drink in Peru, a blood drink in Peru. You're gonna have to do a little more explaining than that, Metallurgist.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We need
know.
to know.
That sounds like Klingon blood wine. You're gonna have to tell me more about that.
Also, Lance said the B&Bs we stayed in when they were he was in Ireland gave them a full Irish breakfast with 2 types of blood sausage, beans and tomatoes. Yes, I do remember that the typical breakfast in England and Ireland was it was like beans, bread, egg, sausage, and tomatoes, like a sliced grilled tomato, which is actually pretty good.
Rhea Lancelot says ours had oats in it for texture, and that caused the lumpy kind of texture, or granular texture. I wonder if that was the case with yours as well. I
don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, all I can think of is the liver that I had recently, and how that texture was pretty weird too. It was very soft, and but I think that the flavor is probably very different than blood sausage.
Yes, Lance, and the rashers. Yeah, the big fat bacon slices or like ham slices. Lexi Prometheus says, I didn't know we were having a special guest from the Queen's Gambit on today. You do look like her. She's amazing.
Really?
I love that show.
Yeah, you look great.
She is amazing. That's a huge compliment. I will take it. Thank you for bringing it.
I think it's because your hair is so beautifully coiffed.
Yeah, you look very 40s right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to figure out like me lately and like what my brand is and all of that, and I've just decided I was born in the wrong era and I'm gonna run with it.
Yep. I love that. I would love if you always dressed in 40s. I would be all about it.
Yeah. Hello,
40s,
Carson.
50s, 60s.
Oh, thank you for the cheer, Carson.
Thank you very much. And hello, Theos. It's good to see you, Prometheus. He said, "Oh, hey there," earlier. Lexi, a long time ago, you were going to ask me a question. Was it about camping or something?
It was about camping.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in and explain this, and then I'm going to ask my question.
Yes.
Stay tuned. I swear there's a question coming. Okay. So while we were talking, I added onion powder and bay leaves and minced garlic, because I always over garlic everything in my life. So, and then I added caraway. This is like a Polish sort of nod, but it's also in like rye bread, which is kind of like what we do on with like a Reuben or that kind of thing. So I added some caraway because I think it makes everything a little better.
So it's kind of like a strong herby flavor. The caraway.
Caraway, just when you have like kielbasa, like traditional kielbasa, there's like that very distinct flavor to it. It's caraway. So it's not like an herby necessarily, but what is it? It's also in like sauerkraut and coleslaw, and I was like, if I could.
I don't eat kielbasa because I don't like sausage.
Caraway. I'm gonna look up the flavor profile of caraway, so we can describe it.
Right. If you've ever had rye bread,
It seems like like
that's caraway.
herby, savory.
Okay, ready?
It has a bite to it.
Its flavor has a nutty, bittersweet sharpness with a hint of citrus, pepper, and anise, which is like mild licorice. How about that? So
well done. That is
imagine
exactly the word.
I have such respect for people who are like super tasters and super smellers and are able to verbalize all of those different notes for one flavor. It's such a cool skill to have.
All right, so I'm gonna pop this bad boy in there.
Ooh, look at that. So what do we got there? That's beef?
It's like it's a beef. It's sort of like a brisket kind of cut. And I'm laying it, hold on, I can scooch you. I can make it better. Okay, so I'm laying it fat side up just because I want it to get hot and sort of melt down a little bit. If I were gonna sear it, which is something you can do, I would do fat side down. I'm not searing it because if I seared it, it would actually just add flavor to the liquid and not the meat itself. So,
okay.
But it's going straight in there.
Well, I think I've made roasts before, and they recommend to brown the outside before you stick it in.
To lock the flavors in or something? I don't know.
Yeah. And if you're doing like a different kind of roast, you can definitely do that. If I was going to do like a pot roast, I would sear it. For this, I'm not going to because I want everything to go sort of into the meat and not like create that barrier.
Okay. Because you're not going to use the juice at all?
I mean, not really.
Got it.
No.
Okay.
Like, the meat is the main product.
I gotta say, that is a beautiful piece of meat too. I mean, it is so well marbled. It looks so fresh and red. Well done choosing that.
Thank you.
Is
I think I've
Yeah.
I am. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you, yes. So
Great, cool. My picture will come back momentarily, but you can hear me. So while you can hear me, Alex, now's the perfect time for a question.
Oh, great. Ask me my question about camping.
Completely unrelated to Irish stuff, but camping. I am a Michigan camper and haven't camped out here. And I know, Jess, you go a lot too, so maybe this is for both of you. Where is a great camping spot for a semi-noob to go camping?
Ooh, a semi-noob.
Oh, it's all me.
Oh, my dear.
What's
hey!
up? Hey, hey,
And I'm here
hey.
too. Over here. Hello.
It's just your hand.
It's just my hand. It's the two hosts of HelloGoodberry.
Oh my
Nope,
goodness.
just me still.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, well, okay, so the things that you'll need are, as a noob camper, are probably like facilities, right? You'd like to have a bathroom. Is a shower a must for you as well, or are you able to go?
I could take it or leave it.
Okay.
I can go a few days. I'm a Michigander.
Yeah, love it. Cool. Then let's see. There are a few cool different places.
I mean, for a beginner camper, you have to. I would say you should go to a campground, and I haven't been to a ton of campgrounds here because I usually do dispersed camping.
Mm-hmm. That would be my my recommendation too.
But Joshua Tree has great campgrounds. They just fill up, and it's also desert camping might be a bit much.
You know
but there's
what?
no bugs.
There is a pretty cool place.
That sounds great.
San Diego, actually, that is. It's
Ooh.
a campsite. They have bathrooms. I believe they even have showers. It's like on the beach. You know what? I'm gonna text Andy and ask him. He's in the other room. But
Thank you for the gift sub, Prometheus. Yay! You've gifted 32 subs to this channel. Thank you so much.
wow.
Hey! Thank you, Spaghetti.
You can't see me dancing, but I am.
I see your one finger. Lexi, are you coming back soon, or do we have to go to a Be Right Back screen?
No, I think we're coming back.
Okay.
You can still hear me. We're coming back.
Yeah, but
right,
it's been
Phantom
just
Man?
like a kaleidoscope of my face for a long time now, and I.
You don't love that? Isn't this your dream?
Right. What do you think? Can I get
Walk
an
like an
estimate of timing? What do we think? 30 seconds?
If it goes well, it would
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes?
Phantom
Okay.
Man's the same. Do with that information what you will.
All right, we're gonna go to a Be Right Back screen. We'll be back in a moment.
See you soon.
Hey, thank you for the gift sub, Prometheus. That gift sub went to Alex.
Oh, thank you. Now I can use our emotes. Hooray.
Is there a just me that we can go to? Let's see. There is. Hey, it's me. Hey, you gifted me. Thanks, Prometheus. I don't even have they can't hear you on the Jess screen. Let me pull you in. This is from when we did the lock picking, and we didn't want to hear you swearing up a storm over here. There she is. Oh wait, I bet they could hear her the whole time, because now I have 2 desktop sounds. Oh, is she back? Okay. Oh, wait. What? No, it's not right.
I'm back though.
But everyone's
Hey!
We're all here. We're all here so many times. More here than usual.
Okay. Alex goes here, and Lex goes up
nice.
here.
There we are.
Yeah, I did it.
Yay! Good job, Jen.
Hey. Jess,
Okay, we're
you are
back.
a
We are
wizard.
back. Oh, good night, Gary McHenry. Thanks for joining us for a bit. All right. So, where were we?
I don't
Sexy.
know.
We were talking about camping, but I also felt lame not doing anything, so I started doing the next step, which is taking a potato, and I have a nice little fun little mandolin guy.
Oh, show us in your food cam if you can.
I don't know that the food cam will represent it. Hang on, let me swing the food cam.
Yeah.
Can I swing it?
Yeah.
Look at
Henry Cavill
Look at me swing it. Okay.
can destroy me.
Yes,
like
he
legit.
can.
Can Superman this hoe.
Thank
That's
you,
very
Angel.
kind.
It doesn't go
appreciate your
anymore.
vigor.
I swung it
But,
as far as it'll go.
Don't
Okay.
hurt yourself.
So
Don't hurt yourself.
you just
Yay!
gotta hope.
Thank you for the
So you
bits,
don't-
Angel Devilson.
You just gotta hope you don't slice your fingers off, you know?
Yeah, careful. Very, very sharp. I have a mandolin too, but mine is a little bit different than yours. Cool.
This guy, this little blade piece pops out, and I can
Nice.
dice it. I can spiralize zucchini with it.
Ooh.
This is like, if I were to say my best Amazon find ever, this is it. It's relatively cheap, and I use it for every meal. So,
Amazing. Okay, Lexi, I found the name of the beach. It's called San Elijo State Beach. Elijo. And yeah, they have restrooms and showers, and it's right on the beach. So you're kind of up on a hill where you're parking or where you're
Okay.
camping, and then you can walk right down to the beach.
I love
And
that.
It was really, really fun.
that's nice.
I want to do that too.
We should go.
We should
Let's all
go.
Actually, that's a good point. too, is
Yeah.
If you're new to camping, going with other people who
Yeah.
camp
Yeah.
is really helpful, because then you can see all the things you might be missing in your kit, and start aiming to get those things later. You know.
Well, I camped a lot when I lived in Michigan and had my roommate and I in Michigan had a whole setup. And then when we moved out here, I sort of stopped doing it. But when I went home for the holidays to see my family, I didn't want to stay in a hotel. So we actually camped, and we used Hip Camp, and just that's an amazing thing to just be like, here, I have this huge property.
Yeah.
Come park it
I
wherever
love
you
Hip
want.
Camp.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't
Oh my
know,
God.
Hip Camp is a service kind of like Airbnb, but
Yeah.
it's just for people's land. So
They
you
have a very
can
good website.
camp on
They do.
people's private land, and it's really, really cool. Oh, also, Lexi, I'm not sure if you heard before, but you got a sub to the channel. You were gifted one by Prometheus. So now-
Of course. Thank you, Prometheus.
And yes, I have to admit, I'm aware that I have a
Easily.
sub. I am very excited to be able to use the emotes again.
That means I can use emotes too? Oh. Yes! Alright, so now that I have them all uniformly cut, I'm throwing them into an ice water bath.
Why?
So the ice water is going to pull this starch out of it. And
Oh, I had no
so-
idea.
Yeah, you can just use really cold water. I've noticed over time that if you use ice water, it does a better job. So the starch will get pulled out and sort of sink to the bottom of the bowl. So these pretty ladies are gonna sit in here for the next 20-ish minutes.
So
while all
why,
that gets pulled out.
why do you want the starch to be pulled out?
The starch, if you leave the starch in potatoes, it can sort of get gummy.
Oh,
And
okay.
especially when I do chips. I do it when I do mashed potatoes.
So it makes them more crisp when they come out?
Yes.
That is such
Yeah.
a good tip. I am gonna do that next time. That's great.
But you don't have I don't know, there's just gummy is the only thing I can think of where sometimes if you overdo mashed potatoes, they have that sort of stick to the roof of your mouth feeling. And that's because the starch has been overworked. So a super easy way is just get rid of it.
That is so smart. Next time I learned something invaluable today. I'm gonna use that for the rest of my life now. Thank you. Thank you.
It's really interesting. The first couple times you do it, I feel like it's a science experiment where the starch sits at the bottom
Yeah.
and you can almost write something in it. It's so thick. We were like, oh, that's not what I wanted, but all right.
That's crazy. I was gonna mention, since we were talking about camping a minute ago, Jess, I've kind of gotten it into my mind that I might want to buy a 4-wheel drive vehicle when I get a car again.
Alex,
Yeah.
I need you to stop talking and listen. Will you marry me?
You knew that's what you were gonna say.
Oh my god, is this really happening?
Please say yes.
Show me the ring. Where's my ring?
I have this gemstone bracelet.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Yes. Oh, also,
I
you're
feel
gonna be
so
very-
lucky to witness.
It's gonna be, and also April for. Oh, well, you knew that already. Okay, so great.
The first thing on my dating profile is it's the prompt is I will date you if, and my answer is you have 4-wheel drive and a roof rack.
That's amazing. Oh, by the
my
way,
God.
Lexi, the Fail Waffle wants to give you a special hello. So.
Oh, hey.
Aww.
That's so exciting. Hi.
Hi, Fail Waffle.
Fail Waffle. I was like, I missed the name.
Hi,
Fail Waffle.
which gemstone? It is my friend's Elena's mom is a Reiki practitioner, intuitive guide, and she sent me this bracelet for helping her with her website. It is a particular kind of ruby, a cranberry ruby from Tanzania.
Ooh, can I see it again? Sorry, I missed it before.
Yeah, girl. Show that off.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, so it's kind
That
of like
is
a pinky
nice.
purple, but it's ruby.
And now it's mine. Aww.
And now you're mine, and so is your 4-wheel
Pretty.
drive.
It looks like it would taste like raspberries.
So
Nom, nom, nom.
when are you gonna get it?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like in my head. So in our camping trip this weekend, we had to go down this like dirt road for, I think it was like 9 miles or something. And it was just the whole time. And I don't have a car right now, and eventually I'll have to get one. So I was like, hey, you know what?
100%.
This is an opportunity. So I was
you-
kind of looking. What?
One eco-friendly car, one adventure car.
Yeah, and as you get, I think, into the newer adventure cars, the gas mileage gets better and it becomes more eco-friendly, right? So
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
It's worth
Yeah.
it.
yeah, the question is just how much of a loan do I want to have to take out on something, because most of my old cars that I've had, I didn't spend more than, I think $8,000 on them, because I hate having a car payment. I like to own the thing that I have,
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm kind of also tired of having really crappy cars where there's no there's crank windows and one of the, I don't know, fenders is falling off or something like that.
Get a Subaru.
Yeah, I'm considering it. I
Yes,
was
get
looking.
a Subaru.
Lexi, are you trying to show us something right now with this?
Okay.
No, I'm listening intently, but also, so while you were talking, I threw some cabbage into red wine vinegar and caraway seed and a little bit of sugar
Wow.
and lemon and a
Can we
little
get
bit
a
of garlic.
close-up?
And so yeah, actually, I think on the food.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ooh, yum.
So, wait.
I would eat that by
You can
itself.
see it all. I don't have a lot of red wine vinegar, like I wish I had more, but I'm just sort of shaking it around while I'm listening, and to get it all nice and pickly. It's not going to be a long pickle. It'll probably be in here for the next hour-ish, maybe a little less, but yeah.
My
sort of
mouth is
pickling
watering
cabbage right now.
looking at that.
Well, you got some of this, so
I can't wait.
yeah, get a Subaru.
Yeah,
They're
considering a Subaru. I was looking at them today. I just did like a quick search to see how much does a 5-year-old Subaru cost, for example. And generally, it looks like the consensus is around between $15,000 and $20,000, which is
For a
more than I've
5-year-old?
ever. Yeah.
Dang.
I should look it up on Kelly Blue Book. Let me check out what they say. But yeah, let's see. Subaru. What's that? 5 years ago is 2016. Yeah, I'm good at math. Why am I typing on that one? Here we go.
Yeah, that's 5 years ago. You're right.
Thank you. 2016 Subaru. I will do Outback. Kelly Blue Book. It says that the general price, gonna have to scroll down to find it. Oh, it doesn't like that I'm using an ad blocker. Damn it.
Don't you hate
I
that?
hate that so much.
Mm.
I don't Don't sell me things. I will buy the things I want to buy.
Okay, we need to find out who the successful pancake is. Can people be on one stream with 2 accounts? If you have an incognito window open, not speaking from firsthand experience at all, you'd have to open an incognito window or something that doesn't track your cookies and log into the second account, and you would be able to. Or
I'm in
on a different
2
device.
accounts right now. I'm on the HelloGoodberry account on my computer, and then my Goodberry Alex account on my phone.
Yeah, there you go. Different devices.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how I usually do it too. It's like my phone has a completely separate. It's from my personal account.
Subaru Nation in the chat. People are saying that Subarus are good.
Yeah. I am very lucky that I have access to like a Land Rover, and then when I went back to Michigan, I borrowed a Chevy Bison, and like when we wound up camping, we camped in like an apple orchard through Hip Camp.
Ooh.
And it was so cool because it's like, well, you go through the gate, and there's like an apple orchard and
Did it smell
pond.
good?
That sounds amazing.
It was freezing because it was December. So hot shots were my best friend, but it smelled really good. And we were by a pond, so in the morning you could actually see the fog like rolling over.
That sounds idyllic.
Right, St. Louis, Missouri.
Well,
Got some great spots.
I myself have a camping list that I need to get probably soon because it's about time to do camping stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that we might go again at the end of the month, Jess.
Yes.
About it.
Well, my main thing that I need to get is a camp stove, and there's a really cute turquoise one at REI that I want to get. But if I go with you, it'll match all my cookware. It'll be so cute. I don't have to get that though if I'm gonna camp with you because
we have
use your stuff, and I need a headlamp. I should get a headlamp regardless, but I need tables. I need my own like enamel plateware stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we still don't have that. Enamel
really?
plateware. Yeah, we always use paper plates.
There's a set for $28 at Walmart. I don't want to support Walmart, but they have all the cheapest stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do. They ridiculously do.
And
by the way,
all the little stuff I need too, but you guys have all that.
Yeah, we have all the filling the gap stuff. And by the way, we upped our game since last time. So we just recently got a few days ago we bought a big canopy, like a shade.
Oh, I have a shade structure
huge.
too.
It's so exciting. So very excited to have that.
You have to, and for desert camping.
Absolutely, it was such a game changer. And then the other thing that's really cool, Andy got on set for free because I guess they were just throwing it out. An adapter that goes on one of those big gallon blue jug things, of water, and it has a little hose in it. It's battery operated. You press a button on the top and it sends water through. So it's like a little water dispenser that's refillable.
Oh, interesting. Could you use it as a shower?
It would be a very small shower, but you could, and it would also be cold, but.
Oh, Lexi, Fail Waffle says bye and that she loves you.
Bye, Fail Waffle.
Fail Waffle is one of our lovely hosts of the watch party for the dungeon run.
Excellent.
A quick little side note, 2016 Subaru Outback, this website, cars.news.com or whatever, is somewhere between $19,587 and $26,817. So that's expensive for a 5-year-old car, but.
That is very expensive for a 5-year-old car.
Yeah.
Like, you could buy a brand new car for that.
Yeah, right?
And probably with 4-wheel drive, like.
Maybe it's just because they're like really good cars. Maybe I should look for 2014. Anyway, so yeah, that's all to say. Just thinking about it. I'll let you know. Let me know if you see any out in the wild and you want to, point me that way.
Right. Keep a weather eye out.
Yeah.
Those 4-wheel drives. While we have a minute. Okay, so the whole thing about like Irish versus Irish American. So the fun thing about corned beef that I read about, is that this was not technically an Irish thing at all. It's very American. It started because Irish had the really great like livestock to make the right cut of beef to do this, and then they would preserve it by throwing it in salt that was corn-sized, so corned beef. But they couldn't actually afford to eat it, so they did all of the work and then had to send it to like Britain and other countries, and like, you know, they basically is how they made their money, but they never actually got to enjoy it. And then it became this very, I don't know, anytime I think of St. Patrick's Day or any sort of Irish festival, I feel like corned beef is a thing.
Yeah.
And just seems very Americanized. The thing that they would actually do is bacon, just like regular run-of-the-mill bacon, because it's a different cut, it's a cheaper cut, and that's what they could afford. So corned beef,
Wow.
technically not super Irish. You won't find it in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day.
So interesting. I had no idea about that. That's
Right?
What is
Wow.
the St. Patrick's Day history? I'm gonna look at
I actually have it brought up already, Jess.
Do you?
Yes, if I may, I will
You
read you some
may,
information.
please.
Do it.
St. Patrick's Day is celebrated annually on March 17th, the anniversary of his death in the 5th century. The Irish have observed this day as a religious holiday for over 1,000 years. On St. Patrick's Day, which falls during the Christian season of Lent, Irish families would traditionally attend church in the morning and celebrate in the afternoon. Lenten prohibitions against the consumption of meat were waived, and people would dance, drink, and feast on the traditional meal of Irish bacon and cabbage. But that, Lexi was just saying that that's more of an Americanized thing.
Well, no, bacon is right. Bacon
right.
is
It's not
bacon
the
and
corn.
cabbage is the Irish, right? Corned
Baltic
beef
culture.
is the American thing.
I love how
Everybody
they
does
were,
cabbage.
I love how they were like, you know what? We just want to like fuck around and celebrate, so let's just eat meat on this one day.
Yeah, it's fine.
God's cool with it.
Right.
Like,
So-
why
Right.
always be making up their own rules.
Who was St.
This
Patrick?
saint said
Would you
we
like
could.
to know? I have some information on this Saint Patrick, if you're interested.
Hit me. Hit me.
Saint Patrick, who again lived during the 5th century, is the patron saint of Ireland and its national apostle. Born in Roman Britain, he was kidnapped and brought to Ireland as a slave at the age of 16. He later escaped, but returned to Ireland and was credited with bringing Christianity to its people. In the centuries following Patrick's death, believed to be on March 17th, 461. Wow, that's a year. The mythology surrounding his life became ever more ingrained in the Irish culture. Perhaps the most well-known legend of St. Patrick is that he explained the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, using the 3 leaves of a native Irish clover, the shamrock. So I heard
Okay.
at one point that, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is the story that I was told, that the reason 4-leaf clovers are lucky is because they used to tell you to, or it was I don't know who actually did it, but the thing was they would pull out the 4-leaf clovers because they were only supposed to have 3 leaves, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So if there was a 4th leaf, it was an abomination and they would get rid of it.
Oh.
So if you find a 4-leaf clover, it's made it through the mutations and it's, you're lucky.
That's interesting.
Huh.
Thank you for the bits, Lance.
Ew.
You must be Irish. A lot of Irish pride.
Thank you.
Irish pride.
CK137 said I want to steal this backstory for D&D characters now. Yeah, I mean that's pretty fair.
That's
a pretty great backstory. Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
You know, there's also
Alright.
a counter. There's a counter for hiccups, and there's also a counter for saying that's fair.
There is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hilarious. More than 100 St. Patrick's Day parades are held across the United States. New York City and Boston are home to the largest celebrations. So there you go. I have a lot more
Chicago?
information. No, apparently New York City and Boston are the biggest. So.
Huh. All right. You ever go to Chicago on St. Patrick's Day though?
Oh really?
Whew.
Is
They
it,
turn the river green. It is.
What?
Where?
Yeah, the Chicago River.
Oh,
I guess
right.
It's in downtown Chicago, and it is. I've been there once. It's a whole other world. All the Irish boys come out.
Ooh. Okay.
My people. I'm a quarter Irish.
Yeah.
Quarter Irish,
It's
quarter
a nice
Polish.
time.
Might be more
My-
Irish. I'm not sure.
My grandparents told me that I was Scots-Irish, but I believe we're mostly Scottish. But there was
You probably got an Ireland chick in there somewhere.
Well, when I used to be the host of this whiskey drinking show.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the coolest thing you ever said, and I want to dive on that later.
It was pretty short-lived, so I can't brag about it too much. But it was a cool thing. We tasted different whiskeys and especially Scotch whiskeys. But I was tasting with this professional, and I'm a noob, or I was at the time, and I'm more well-versed now. But he gave us some Irish whiskey, and I said, "Oh, actually, I'm part Irish." And he was Scottish, and he was like, "Oh, are you gonna claim that, huh?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Everybody says they're Irish." I'm like, "Well, okay." So it made me feel embarrassed to say it, you know? Like I was like, well, maybe I'm not. I don't know.
That actually reminds me, when I was going to Ireland, I was looking up all these YouTube videos about like what's gauche to do in Ireland, like don't do the kind of stuff, and you know, say Irish car bomb. And I remember reading something that was like, don't say you're Irish, like unless you're 100% Irish, you're not gonna get away with saying something like that, because you're not. You're American.
I'll be like, yeah, right. And that's true. We are, all of us, American mostly. Like, though our backgrounds, you know, affect who we are, I suppose. But
yeah, like my closest immigrant is my grandpa.
Mhm.
So my parents were born here.
That's still pretty close, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
My
grandpa
closest-
moved here from Poland.
I think actually my closest immigrant relative would be many centuries back, like great, like really a long time ago. Yeah.
On both sides?
Well, on my mom's side, I know that it was like Pilgrims era.
Really? So
Like-
you're an elder American.
I'm an elder. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's like 100 years after the Pilgrims era. I don't even know. You know what? I'll find out for you. And I'll let you know if you're interested.
Family tree stream.
Mhm. I have a bunch of papers on it, actually. What, Lexi?
I did family tree stream. I was like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that would be really interesting, right?
That's when we actually get to be in the same room.
Oh, yeah.
And then we all have to bring a dish that correlates with some part of our family.
Oh my God, that's such a great idea.
It's like we're in 7th grade all over again, and you have to present your family's like culture.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing. I remember one of my friends had Spanish descent, and she brought in like real Spanish rice, and it was so good. But
Hi, Jane Henry. You didn't miss the cooking. Lexi, can you give us a little update on what is happening now in the process with your
I
Irish
totally
tacos?
Woohoo. Okay, so we have cabbage that is pickling. We have corned beef that is heating, that is cooking. And then we've got potatoes that are chilling in a icy water. We're like at a stalemate of all of these things because they need a minute. But I guess that I can like just shred some cheese. But again, eventually it'll be a wonderful plate of American Irish nachos. So now we're just talking about Ireland.
I really want
Or I
to
guess our-
have some. I'm so hungry. I have some St. Patrick's Day trivia. What did you just whisper to me?
I'm hungry too.
Oh, I thought you said I have some for you too, and I was gonna be like, what? Give it to me.
Give it up.
I left it outside your door hours ago. I don't know how you haven't seen it.
Oh no!
The raccoons have gotten it. While you're doing
It's
that, I'm
gone.
looking up to try to find when it says that the first. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let you know as you're telling that.
The
'Cause
trivia?
I think I found when they came to my ancestors came to the U.S. Oh,
All right, so
I have the answer.
go
actually.
ahead. Yeah, go for it.
1667. So not Pilgrim times, but well, or was it?
Still.
1667.
Yeah,
Long
because
damn time ago.
1640. What is it? Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1642, something like that.
1492.
1490. Oh,
1492, yeah.
1492. Yes.
Yeah,
He's a history nerd.
200 years after Columbus. But when did the Pilgrims come over? Man, it's been a while.
I mean,
when did the Mayflower sail?
And we're back in 5th grade.
July 1620. So, yeah, it was Pilgrim era. Dang. They settled in Maryland, apparently. But, wow. So anyway, that's crazy.
that's nuts. That's super cool, though.
That's when your family settled?
My mom's side, yeah, the Wakefields.
Wow. I wonder if any of your family members were witches.
Ooh.
Only me. I don't know. They seem pretty puritanical, actually, at least on that side.
That's a D&D character, a warlock or a sorcerer who comes from a long line of normal people, but there's a witch that got burned at the stake or something terrible hundreds of years ago.
Coven.
Yeah, there was a coven, and it's now like re-emerged in this. I think WandaVision, Scarlet Witch has just seeped its way into all of my imagination because everything relates
all
back.
of my imagination.
See, my mind kind of went a slightly different way, where like her family is this puritanical group, right? But then she finds that she has these powers, and they're very anti-witch, so she has to hide the powers, but also needs to use them to save people.
I love that. Let's do a witch stream and just come up with elaborate backstories.
Yes, I love her. Yes. Actually,
Lex froze.
Huh? Oh no.
But she's frozen in a really cute position.
Yeah, she looks so adorable. Adorable. Lex, I can't hear you now. You are frozen, and I think you're actually gone for real this time. Yikes.
All right, I'm gonna preemptively fix this before it goes bonkers.
Okay. Cool.
So let me see here. Oh wait.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Okay. While you're doing that, oh, well, never mind. I'm gone now. Oh, here we go. It's all good. Jess is handling this. Oh no, I'm echoing.
I know, sorry. Hold on. Ah!
My ears.
Oh, we lost both our cameras, that's why.
Yeah, how did that happen? I'm still on the Zoom. I don't know if they can hear me or not, but.
There we go.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey, great, yay! And I'm not Daniel Kaka, sorry.
No, that's, well, now you all know who Phantom Hands is.
Castle of the Bird. So Twinton says that today I learned that women used to dominate the brewing industry until they were accused of witchcraft. How very interesting. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing that cool, awesome tidbit. Uh-oh, what happened to my camera?
Hi, Alex. We're back.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Sorry.
Hello.
That was me. That's my bad. I muted my mic to eat carrots, and this is my punishment. That I was just talking. They couldn't hear me.
So I guess I'll check in with Lexi and make sure everything's okay.
Maybe their
But
internet's went
anywho,
out.
well, while we're waiting, would you like to know when the first St. Patrick's Day was celebrated?
Yes.
Okay.
1792.
Well, I'll tell you. Nope. Actually, before that. Since around the 9th or 10th century, people in Ireland have been observing the Roman Roman Catholic feast day of St. Patrick on March 17th. The first St. Patrick's Day parade took place not in Ireland, but in America. Records show that St. Patrick's Day was held in 1601. So 100 years off about, in a Spanish colony that is now known as St. Augustine, Florida. Huh, interesting.
Well, that was the first St. Patrick's Day celebration?
Apparently. In 1601, in a Spanish colony that is now St. Augustine, Florida.
Huh.
It's interesting too, because we were talking before about the origins of Mardi Gras, and it was in the French colony of Louisiana, but I think it was around the same time. It was like all around this southern region, all kinds of people were looking to celebrate. They were just getting stuff going, starting parades.
Wow, I can't believe that. The first St. Patrick's Day celebration. Well, I pulled up some trivia too, and it says...
Competing trivia?
Oh, the first ever St. Patrick's Day parade.
Parade, yes.
Was in the United States in 1762. So this was, I guess... So
different thing.
What? It was a holiday in Ireland, and then it was. Oh, we're getting her back.
Oh, yay! Okay, but History Channel says the records show, but I guess it's conflicting records, that it was in St. Augustine, Florida, which was a Spanish colony at the time, in 1601, and then later New York City in 1772.
Wait, hold on. This is all kinds of fracked up. I can't right now. Hold on.
What is going on?
We're gonna be right back. This is crazy.
All right. Everybody okay? Everybody in the right?
Yeah, we talked about witches and pissed off something in my household.
Yeah.
Maybe you got some secret witch powers that are about to come out.
I was saying maybe it was my ancestors punishing me for not speaking of them
Right.
kindly.
I can see the chat, and I saw a bunch of WandaVision chat, and was like, and I don't want to be missing it.
Dang it. So anyway, we found some conflicting information about when the first St. Patrick's Day celebration took place and where.
Okay.
Jess has a source that says 17 something in America.
The first St. Patrick's Day parade took place in the United States.
And what website is that?
Not a reliable source. It's parade.com.
Oh my god. I can't laugh too big because my lip is dirty.
You're like a Beverly Hills wife.
So funny. Well, my thing, which is history.com, says that the first parade was held on March 17th, 1601 in what was going to be St. Augustine, Florida. It was a Spanish colony at the time. So, I don't know, girl. And then a century later, the English military marched on New York City in 1772 to honor the Irish patron saint, St. Patrick's. So,
So it was a holiday in Ireland, but they weren't actually doing parades and stuff?
I don't know.
Because it originated in Ireland. It must have, right? That's kind of what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounded like it was more of like a eating holiday. Like families would get together, have a little party, have some good food.
They wanted to have a free pass during Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sacred
Who
Day in
doesn't?
Ireland is what Jane is saying. Yeah, so...
Yeah, Sacred Day. Yeah.
And then the partying stuff, yeah, the non-church stuff would be...
Well, I didn't mean to like
Something else.
discount the sacredness of it. I guess I was also thinking like Christmas is a sacred day, but you mostly hang around and eat with your family and have a little party, you know, like this.
Right.
The modernness of it has gone to food and drink.
Speaking of food and drink, where are we in
Yeah.
the process, Lexi?
Well, you know what? We're doing real good. Okay, so I've got my shiz. I'm going to dump out the water from my chippies. Because it's definitely been 20 minutes, or at least that's what it felt like without internet. And then I'm gonna go to the next step. So what you wanna do is, you can use paper towel, but in my experiments, I've found that like an actual towel can be shift. We can shift. Ow.
Pull the full thing forward, the full camera forward.
Yeah, it's at its max forward.
Oh, it is.
Ooh, Jane Henry
Yeah.
has some trivia questions for us as well, once we get to a stopping place.
All right,
Love that idea.
cool. Yes, absolutely. So I'm laying out all of the little chippies on the towel because you don't want any water in there. You want them to be very dry when they go. I'm putting these in the air fryer just because, for the sake of California living, and
You'll love your air
oil.
fryer.
I also love my air fryer.
What's
It is
up
its
to
own witchy magic in its own way.
You got some
You know?
really interesting lens flares happening on this, actually, right now. It's like interesting yellowy kind of dots.
Oh, you know what? My green screen is on. That's what it is.
Oh,
My,
interesting.
Yeah, there's a bit of Rapunzel coming on through. She's got her own mind.
Oh yeah,
We're
that
gonna
is your
power
background.
through every show I work on, you know? That's really funny that's. It was like, oh, a towel is a green screen. So then the way that I do it is you kind of give it a nice little massage.
Sensual.
A little massage.
A little potato massage.
Relax, potatoes.
And then I, because I'm not much of a nerd, actually like individually go through, give them a little wipe so that they're nice and dry.
That's how you know that this is made with love.
Yeah.
This is the secret ingredient right
Each.
here. You have to
Each
give
get their
each one a little massage.
A personal massage. Okay, so we have trivia questions, right?
Yes,
I-
Jane Henry,
I-
would you like to share?
I do have a interesting trivia here.
Ooh.
Even though it's a big drinking day now, St. Paddy's Day used to be a dry holiday up until what decade? A dry holiday.
Up until what decade? I want to look up a historical event.
Let me Google it.
No, I'm not going to Google it, but I'm going to look up. There's been a lot of conflict in Ireland over the years, and I feel like it might affect, you know, that if it's like we've had it hard enough, let's just drink, you know.
We have one guess seeking guesses 1930s. Lexi, what's your guess?
I'm
Oh,
gonna say
you know what?
1920s.
When is the end of Prohibition? 1930s? Like, I'm gonna say
20s
after
in
Prohibition.
response to the end of the Prohibition? End of
But-
Prohibition. Oh no, you're right.
no,
1933.
20s was when Prohibition was happening, yeah, because
Right. You drank out of a bathtub. So yeah, I'm gonna go with like 1933.
Okay, we got Angel says 1903.
It's a whole different stream.
Joe, J. Par Superfan says 40s.
I'm saying 20s because that's around when the Irish War of Independence happened, like right before the 20s.
Ooh, coming in with that history answer.
Okay, ready for the real answer?
Yes.
The non-verified, non-reliable source answer?
Yes.
Yes.
The 1970s.
70s.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Does it say what?
Let's look it up because that's actually interesting. St. Patrick's
We were all too logical.
Day dry holiday, 1970s. Irish law between 1903 and 1970 designated St. Patrick's Day a religious holiday, which meant pubs across the country were closed for the day.
All right.
So in the 70s, looks like they started to allow pubs to be open, and there we go. Interesting.
That is interesting.
So actually, I have a little bit of trivia too. I've pulled up a different site as well if you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know, this is not a question so much. Well, yeah, I guess I can turn it into a question. Everyone wears green on St. Patrick's Day, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that you actually should be wearing a different color? What color is it?
Purple.
Red.
Any guesses? Any guesses, chat? And if you can also back it up with why you would be wearing this color?
I'm gonna guess
Isn't that the Irish
purple
flag?
because purple is a royal color. I have no other logic.
Love it.
I'm trying to think of if the Irish flag is orange or red. Like
I
there's...
think it's orange, white, and green.
Okay, well then maybe it's orange. It's either red or orange. Those are my...
That's a good guess, actually.
Okay. All right, are all the guesses in? Okay, so St. Patrick himself would have to deal with pinching on his feast day. Though we've come to associate Kelly green with the Irish and the holiday, the 5th century saint's official color was St. Patrick's blue.
Oh.
Yes, a light shade of sky blue. The color green was only became associated with the big day after it was linked to the Irish independence movement in the late 18th century.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So blue, and I actually had someone tell me this. I met this Irish guy at a long time ago at a farmer's market, and it was St. Patrick's Day that day, and he was like, I was wearing blue and not green. He was like, actually, you're wearing the right color. This is, and he phrased it as blue was more of a color of peace in Ireland, that everyone was represented by blue, whereas like the green was the more divisive color because of the Irish independence or something like that.
Interesting.
But so yeah, it's like,
Makes a lot of sense.
but you'll still get pinched if you don't wear green.
Jane Henry has, let us know your pronouns if you prefer, otherwise we will use they. They said, what is Ireland's national dish? And Svenetti guessed potato. C. King guessed cabbage. What is Ireland's national dish? I'm gonna say it's, she, her. Thank you. It's shepherd's pie.
Ooh.
Oh, come on!
I'm
Just gonna take something like that?
I'm gonna guess blood sausage.
I'm gonna guess some form of stew. Not like a potato stew. Maybe like a lamb? No. Maybe. Lamb or beef stew. Because I think it's shepherd's pie. But Phantom Pants would like to contribute one more question.
What is the answer?
What is the answer, Jane? Yes, we are
Let
ready.
us know. We're ready.
Lance guesses Irish stew. Cabbage and bacon.
Cabbage and bacon, just like on.
Oh, come
We
on!
should have known that.
Like
That
as
was-
a meal, like that's a meal. Cabbage and bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they would
it
eat on St. Patrick's Day.
Yum.
Right, that's why the potatoes and the corned beef are an American thing. I knew it. I read the facts. Should just listen to my research, you know? Okay, so speaking of the American potatoes, I have sliced them, they've sat in the cold water, and now they've been sprayed down with avocado oil, you know, true American California.
Yum, yum, yum.
And then there is a like salt, pepper, spice mix. It's my like farm dust seasoning that I've used in previous episodes. But I heavily sprinkled that over it, and now it's gonna go in the air fryer for 20 minutes on a 360. There are a bunch of different recipes online that will say you do it for like 10 minutes on 360, and then the last like 3 to 5 you do at 400. Yesterday I did a bunch of experimentation, and I found that low and slow is just the way to go. Just keeping it.
Okay.
No, it's not the way.
They're
So you
gonna
don't
go
burn it?
in there. Exactly. So they're going really good. That's 6
Right.
Steady.
I am looking for more info for you. There was one question that I had. What was it? Oh, what does Aaron go brach mean?
Aaron Gobrach.
Yes, that is a common saying that's associated with St. Patrick's Day. Erin go bragh.
Would it be something that I could guess? Or is
Yeah, I
that
think you can.
kinda
You
out
should
there?
guess. Guess. I think you can guess.
Erin go bragh.
ERINGOBRAGH. I'm gonna copy it and paste it.
Something
into
about
the chat.
going somewhere. Oh, everybody in chat saying Ireland forever and long live Ireland. So that seems right.
You're a cheater.
I can't help it. I'm looking at chat.
Lexi, do you have a guess?
No, that was my guess because I know that this is the weirdest logic about how I know about Erin and like its connection to Ireland, and that sometimes it means Ireland. Because there was a Beanie Baby, an Irish Beanie Baby. His name was Erin, and I was really curious about why and like learned that. So I knew it was like Ireland or something.
I love that. I love that
I'm a 90s child.
so much. Yes. Ireland forever.
Are you
Or
cutting
long
up
live
bacon now?
Ireland.
No, I'm cutting up corned beef. So speaking of witchy powers, the corned beef that is in the crock pot is gonna stay in there, probably overnight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so if you want to do it right, you're just gonna let it become this fall apart mess. So I also prepped 1 day in advance. So
Wow, you're
you know,
amazing, Lexi.
a la Bewitched, it went in and it sneakily came out of something else. And I'm just gonna
Amazing. She's magic.
chop it up into tiny bits while we're doing some trivia.
Oh my god,
And it'll-
that's so good. And let me know when
Yeah,
you think I should
Alex-
be heating stuff up.
Alex, go do it.
Go do
heat
it.
up.
I'm gonna go do it. Jess,
Go do
get
it.
on the trivia.
I want to eat. I'm so hungry.
So I won't heat up the sauerkraut, right?
Nah, that goes in
Leave
there
that
too.
cold. Oh, you heat it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
So,
right.
because it's not sauerkraut, it's just pickled cabbage.
Pickled cabbage, gotcha. Okay, cool. Ooh, yum in my tum. Okay, BRB.
Okay, I am looking up some more trivia here. Let's see. A lot of these we already talked about, so I can't use them. Oh wow, this is something that you're not gonna guess, but in 2020, the St. Patrick's Day Parade was canceled in New York City for the first time in over 250 years because of COVID. Isn't that wild? Through wartime, we have had the St. Patrick's Day celebration. Through everything that the United States has been through, we've had a St. Patrick's Day celebration, but not COVID. Not during COVID.
That's bananas.
Yeah. Well, it just goes to show how much the entire world changed, doesn't it?
But wait, because the Spanish influenza was 1918, so we kept the Irish parade going through that, but not this.
Through world wars? Yeah, I guess so.
But like it already survived one plague. That's kind of like not funny. But I'm glad that we canceled it. But.
Yeah, I don't know how reliable any of this is, so I might have to look up some more trivia here. Let's see. St. Patrick was not even born in Ireland. In fact, he was born somewhere in Great Britain. When he was 16 years old, he was kidnapped by pirates and held in captivity in Ireland for 6 years. During this time, he found religion, which gave him hope to survive and eventually survive. Wow. So he wasn't even Irish. Crazy.
Nope. Just what's the thing about the snake? Like I grew up in a very Catholic household. There was something about a snake.
Let me look it up. St. Patrick's Day snake. According to legend, the patron saint of Ireland. No, pop-ups, go away. Tom Cruise at AOL.com. You're welcome. Chased the slithering reptiles into the sea after they began attacking him during a 40-day fast he undertook on top of a hill. It's admittedly an unlikely tale. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure. But, that's the tale I grew up hearing in grade school. So,
Okay. Jane Henry says it's an allegory for a pagan religion.
Oh, that makes sense.
Were you gonna tell us about your cabbage?
I was. So while Alex is going and heating up, I am actually starting to put all of the components together. So much like the corned beef and So I also made chips yesterday, which is how Alex has hers. There we go. Actually,
Yum.
it is all.
Oh man, those potato chips.
There we go.
Amazing. Oh, it looks so good.
Boop. So I'm taking a bit of cabbage and throwing that on there. Yeah. And then I'm taking Gruyere cheese, which is not Irish at all, but is melty and smoky and sort of sweet and delicious. And then heavy coating of that. And now it's gonna go in the oven.
Yum.
The actual oven, not the air fryer. Until melty, deliciously brown. I'm gonna guess, because I have it on 350, 10 minutes.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
10 minutes read, check it out.
Now.
Oh my God, Alex, I need to put you. Nope, that didn't work.
Yummy. Oh my God.
I need to
All right, Alex.
make you bigger so we can see that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna blow up your face.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna dance here for a little bit.
Just like I want those tacos to blow up my face.
Real Lancelot is saying goodnight and left a beautiful traditional Irish blessing.
Aww.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
That's so nice, Lance.
It is so beautiful. Thank you, Lance. Good night. Thank you for joining us.
Bye. Thank you
All right.
for the bits.
Ooh.
All right, give us a close up.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm trying to get a good cheesy shot. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna eat that right now.
Dang.
Ooh. Mmm. Oh my God, was I supposed to eat it? I'm sorry, it's just warm.
You
and I don't
were
want it to get
totally supposed to eat it.
Mmm. Oh, I couldn't help myself because it smells so good. The cabbage is so nice with it.
Right?
Really, it's got that perfect kind of I don't know, vinegary like sourness that's evened out with the savoriness of the meat. It like balances the saltiness of the meat and the cheese. And when you said nachos originally, I was like tortilla chips, but the obviously potato chips like that. It makes so much sense and it's so delicious.
Wow. I'm so hungry.
Go get some more carrots.
My tumber is rumbling.
Go get some food.
I don't have any food that is ready for me to eat right now. I'll have to cook some later.
I did crack open again as well. I'm ready for
Oh,
because
so smart.
you
You've
know,
really got the whole thing. Guinness, Bailey's, all of it.
I do. I mean, I really grew up in a very like Catholic household, and St. Patrick's Day was huge. My uncle Patrick was born on the 17th. So we always had like a big St. Patrick's Day, Patrick's birthday party.
That's amazing.
And it's almost the equivalent of like an Easter or a Christmas in my family. So I always had a really good time with the like food and drink part of it. And we definitely broke a lot of Lent protocols. But yeah, it always felt very important to me growing up. And then I moved out here and was like, oh, it's just a reason to go drinking and hang out.
Yeah,
Which is
pretty much.
still great. So yeah.
I feel like Halloween is the big LA holiday,
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
which I'm a fan of.
Yes.
Very flamboyant. And I'm in love
it
with
is.
it.
Project 13 asks, have you guys ever worked on advertisements for food that you did not like at all?
Like,
Because this looks amazing, obviously, and Just wondering if we ever had to like fake it for a commercial or something.
I've only done one food commercial and it was for beef jerky, so I do like beef jerky. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I don't think I ever faked it, but I definitely know that I had episodes of either Damsels and Dishes or the cooking stream last year, and it's just like, this is not where I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Or
you
like
didn't like the ingredients, or it just didn't work out cooking the way that you wanted to?
it didn't come together the way that I wanted it to. Like I did, actually the one that comes to mind is I did a Batman Forever episode, and I made Mr. Freeze Pops, and the alcohol just didn't set right in them. Like they were all alcoholic boozy.
Ooh.
It was in the middle of summer. It was great, and they were delicious, but they just didn't come together the way. So I definitely faked that stream. Anybody who's watching that, you now know that I was incredibly disappointed and was like, well, I'm never making these again. But yeah.
Do you think if you tried again that like the recipe could just use tweaking, or it wouldn't work at all?
I think I put too much booze in them. I think that was part of the problem. Alcohol does not freeze well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely tweak and do it because there were really, really good ones. And I actually made my own like flavored vodka by infusing Jolly Ranchers into vodka. And I thought that was really delicious.
Yum.
So yeah, I would definitely retweak and redo those.
What flavor Jolly Rancher?
All of them. So there's a green apple, there's a blue raspberry, there's a cherry. I think the only one I didn't do is grape because I hate grape.
Interesting.
But yeah.
You heard it here,
it's
folks.
super
Pepsi
easy.
makes grape.
Just grape Jolly Rancher.
Got it.
Or like fake grape.
Grape flavor, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear ya. I'm trying to think if there's ever been an ad where I didn't like the food. I did Daisy cottage cheese, and I love cottage cheese, so not that one. Did another dairy product. What was it? Well, I did a Chuck E. Cheese where I was eating pizza, and actually that Chuck E. Cheese pizza was not bad. So believe it or not, it was actually pretty decent. And then I feel like there was another dairy product that I did. Oh, I did an Eggland's Best commercial. I love eggs.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, we didn't get to eat eggs on screen. A lot of these commercials, it's like I'm just like a person who maybe eats eggs in the commercial, but I don't actually eat them live on feed, you know? So
That makes a lot of sense because you have to eat it so many times that you don't like it anymore.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about doing background, especially if you're like in a restaurant and they have you set up to like I got to do background on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I was so lucky because they didn't have me actually eating anything or smoking any fake cigarettes either. I was like watching these other people inhaling these herbal cigarettes all day, and they were like wheezing by the end because we would go all day, several days in a row. It was rough, but I was really glad that I dodged those bullets.
Eating on camera is not fun. And you have to continuously do the same cake.
All I have is plantain chips.
Yum.
Nice.
Love plantain chips.
Did you make them?
No, I got them from the Mexican grocery store.
I mean, gotta be delicious. Though.
When you were buying peppers?
No, when we were with Michael.
But tell people about the peppers though. So excited.
I'm prepared.
Woohoo!
Look what I got them right here. So, let me
What you got? Show it off.
take a drink of water first. So tomorrow, oh my god, tomorrow. Oh my god, tomorrow.
Oh my god, tomorrow!
Oh my god, tomorrow! We're doing a constitution check for our ability check show. And here.
Guys, I really hope you tune in. We need you there. We need the moral support.
I have a
Big time.
small selection of our larger selection of hot sauces and peppers. So, J-Rock sent us this Scorned Woman hot sauce, and We will have to rate these on the scale to see which one is
Scoville scale. Yeah.
hotter. Yeah. And then we also have.
Thanks, April Jefferson. And thanks, Prometheus. They're gonna be here tomorrow. Yay.
How dare you, Prometheus? Then we have El Yucateco Caribbean hot sauce, chili habanero. So I got that one because it would be like a new, fun, interesting kind of like, Caribbean hot sauce.
Yeah, totally.
And then we have this XX extra hot sauce habanero, which I'm terrified of. Avril gave us 3 hot sauces to try that I have in like little shot glasses. And then...
Did you get the bomb?
We got the bomb.
We got the bomb.
You should have. Now we have 2 bottles of bomb in our friend group. There's too many bottles of bomb.
This was gifted by Avril. I don't ever want to try this.
But you're gonna. Well, it depends. It depends on how things go.
That is my worst name.
Yeah, it's gonna take motivation to get me to eat this.
Oh, by the way, it's at a different time slot tomorrow, everybody.
Yes,
Keep that in
yes.
mind.
Tomorrow it is from 7 to 9.
7 to 9. So.
Ooh, I actually can come home and watch
We
it.
want to do a nighttime
Yes.
stream. Is April gonna
Yeah,
join the
I'm
chat?
so excited
I'll-
to see you eat spicy food.
I'll definitely text her and tell her we're live, because she did give us some of these. And we also have a couple different kinds of peppers. Let me see. I took pictures of what they were in the store. We have habanero chilies, a fresh arbol chili. It's like our little teeny tiny pepper.
Yay. I'm excited about the raw peppers. I mean, I'm worried about it, but I'm excited.
I have yellow chili peppers, serrano chili peppers, pasilla chili peppers, which is like a big giant pepper.
Ooh.
And for other hot sauces, we have a hot chili paste, nam prick, a Chicago Pepper Palace hot sauce, and that's it.
Ooh. Man.
And one more
That's
that
it.
Alex has.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
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 It's quite a lot, actually. Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, no, that's a massive
That's a lot of things.
undertaking.
Yeah, and then we also have another El Yucateco sauce, it's green chile, and actually that one was really good. I had that on tacos recently.
I almost
just
bought
to try
that
it
one,
out.
so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. So we got that one.
So that's a
and
total of 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tapatio.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hot sauces, 5 peppers, I think.
Oh my god, you guys.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Maverick 2, to answer your question, we will have things. We'll have an option where you can help us cool down, help us heat it up, or encourage us to do an interesting thing while we're eating the spicy thing. So for example, if you choose to help us cool down, then you can give us a piece of a cup of milk or a piece of bread or something else to help cool us down. If you choose to spice it up, we can like add cayenne pepper to something, take another bite.
Ooh, yeah, if you have suggestions on what to get,
Take another bite.
I think I'm getting milk, orange juice, bread, and ice cream tomorrow before the stream.
And I'll
Alex
bring
and-
out anything I have too, unless you want me to buy something.
Alex and I are gonna stream together tomorrow.
Woohoo! And oh yeah, and then the activities. Sorry, I can't stop eating these delicious nachos.
They're really good.
They're so
Like they
good.
actually turned out way better than I thought they would. I'm pretty proud. I would put this in like the top 5 best things I've ever made.
Yeah?
Really, really delicious.
Let's get a close up on yours,
Yeah.
Lex.
Let's see it.
Here's my messy.
Oh, and while you're figuring that out, I'll say, and the tasks thing or the challenges that you can have us do while we're doing it would be like, we take a big bite and we have to do a math problem or something.
I was thinking we should
Oh my
have the
god,
same.
I'm so gonna be in the chat and
That looks amazing, Lexi.
How do we feel about a numbing pepper instead of a hot pepper? What is that? It's a numbing pepper. That sounds
Is that
scary.
like the Chinese mala, like Szechuan?
Olivia Munn did this on Attack of the Show, and then they both live tweeted from the bathroom.
The next day is way worse than that night.
Olivia Munn, Attack of the Show. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh,
Olivia
Szechuan
Yeah.
peppercorns, yeah. Yum.
Attack of the Show hot sauce.
We might need a numbing spice after all the burning spices. Just numb us.
Oh man. Oh wow. They have a lot of hot sauces here.
Wow, Lexi.
Oh, they're
This is so good.
They're just taking straight up shots of this.
Oh my god, that's too much. You don't need to
Oh
do
my
a shot.
god, they're literally just taking shots of like 20 shot glasses
What
of
the
hot
hell?
sauce.
That's insane.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's like just to inflict pain. You know, I'm helping to experience the flavor at least a little bit.
Yeah, same.
Not with the bomb, you're not. There's no flavor there, only pain.
Well,
Like,
that's
I'm not even kidding. The bomb is going to be a pain like none.
Well, we might not even get to it. I mean, it all depends on what happens, you know, but there's going to be like tiers. So we're going to start low, and that's going to be the
I'm gonna
highest
come for
tier.
that tier.
So, okay. Good luck. Don't do it. Don't. Maverick 2 says, yes, there will be tears. I'm sure there will.
The only thing that sounds scary to me is the bomb. I think you guys can do everything else. I believe in you.
I don't
The
know.
bomb is nasty.
The
I think it's
peppers are
going to be pretty
hard.
uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the peppers. I wonder though. Oh!
Yeah! Thank you, Angel! Thank you, Angel! Thank you for that beautiful send-off.
Thank you. So yeah. What were we saying?
How spicy this shit's gonna
Did
be.
you get a jalapeno pepper too?
I think
No?
so.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
It looked like you had a jalapeno in the picture that you sent me.
Yeah, I just grabbed all the peppers that looked hot.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I mean, cause like
Every pepper I could.
right. I've eaten a jalapeno before, just raw, and it was pretty spicy, but not unbearable. So
The problem with me, and I'm gonna probably repeat this tomorrow. When somebody cooks jalapenos in the same room as me, I start to choke.
oh wow.
Yeah. So
Well, cooking spices will do that though. I mean, like that's pretty common. I
I'm
think.
just a
Like,
little worried though about the oil. But I do.
We'll see.
There was a time, and again, this might be repeated tomorrow, but tomorrow, I mean, what am I saying? There was a time when I was in college where we went to B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings,
Beat up.
and I was challenged to eat their hottest hot wing sauce, and I did, and I managed to keep a straight face the entire time and pretend it didn't bother me.
Wow, you're badass.
So I don't know where
You're
that
okay.
stands
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
compared to the other ones, but I do remember that I was in pain, and my mouth was numb for the next half an hour.
Wow.
And actually, there was a time before pandemic where I went to a bar, and there was a really fun cocktail that had a jalapeno element to it. And even I took the tiniest little sip. My lips touched the edge of the glass, and I was in physical pain and physical discomfort
Wow.
for like a half an hour. Like I could not get it off my mouth. So I'm actually, now that I'm saying all of this, getting pretty nervous for tomorrow.
Yeah, I just got a little bit more nervous than I have been. I've been kind of cavalier about this, and now I'm like, uh-oh.
Don't have alcohol tomorrow. Alcohol's only going to make it worse.
Really?
Because we were told to
Yeah.
get beer.
I mean, I've seen people drink beer, but it has to be like a Corona or something. But like, for me, alcohol exacerbates the problem to a crazy extent. Like it was for Phantom Hands' birthday when we did our like Hot Ones challenge. And we were, having cocktails and doing whatever. And I guess it was like liquor. Maybe just don't do liquor. Maybe beer will be fine. But that,
'Cause
I
beer
can
sounds
handle
good.
spice.
Yeah, beer
I
does
can handle
sound
spice.
spicy.
I've seen cream or like heavy cream in the chat a couple times, and
Yeah.
that's the thing that I would say. Yeah,
And we
like
do
the-
have that. We do have that.
I'm gonna add beer to the list.
Okay.
But like, stay away from liquor because it's just fire
Even-
in the flame.
I figured that maybe if you had like tequila and a lime, the lime might help because I heard that having acidic things helps
No,
tone it down.
stay away from it.
Really? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look this up.
I'm almost positive that acid makes it way hotter.
I don't know.
You
That's,
want-
that's not what this website said.
Well, we looked it up. The milk is acidic, and that is supposed to help because of the acidicness.
Okay.
Acidity.
Yeah.
Milk?
Yeah, I said that and they were like, "No, milk is basic." And I was like, "I don't know. This website just told me it was acidic." So.
Right, the
Okay.
pH, like, and now I'm like, I'm thinking of, go back to
Oh.
5th grade again. pH thing.
I think that actually what helps what Houston Methodist Leading Medicine says.com says milk-based products contain casein, which can help break
Yes.
down those
That's what it
capsaicin tricksters.
Capsaicin.
Capsaicin.
Capsaicin is the problem. Yeah.
That makes you spicy. And then it says do drink something acidic. Balancing it with acid. Yeah, so it's like the capsaicin. Is that right? Capsaicin?
Yep, capsaicin.
Thank you. The acid balances it and neutralizes it. So, there you go. Lemonade, limeade, orange juice, or tomato-based foods. Okay,
Man, I've been doing it wrong.
good to know. Now we know.
So Lexi, I would love your Irish tacos recipe. As always, I always want your recipe. Is that something that
Yes.
you will ever write down?
Yes, I have written down the last 3 recipes and I actually figured out one way to do them. My big thing is I really, really hate you go to a website and I understand making it your own, but it's like, here's my story of why there's this recipe, whether it's handed down from your grandmother or whether you dropped stuff on the floor and that happened. But I'm like, you guys watch the show, so you sort of figure out how the recipe comes together. So I'm playing with some Photoshoppy documents of how the recipes would work.
Excellent.
So we'll
That's
go
awesome.
into Discord pretty soon.
I think that those recipe blog posts are so long because it helps them make money or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's it's SEO too.
What's that mean? Oh,
Search engine optimization,
Yeah.
The more you can have
Mhm.
relevant terms, the higher you'll rank, and the easier
Project-
people will find you.
Sorry, by the way, Project 13 says chocolate. Dead ass chocolate is supposed to help with spicy.
Dead
So-
ass chocolate. Hello, Trader Joe.
I've got chocolate.
Do we have dead ass chocolate? You have chocolate for us? Okay, great.
I do.
What aisle is your dead ass chocolate? 13,
What?
15? Which one?
What kind
Dead
of not dark, dead ass chocolate.
Dead ass. I have
A dead ass?
Milk
No,
and
dead
dark.
ass.
dead ass. That ass chocolate. That ass chocolate. Mm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have done chocolate before and chocolate.
It helps. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
When we did it, the one that I did that was crazy, crazy spicy, like the last one after the bomb. It's 2 above the bomb, I think, on the Scoville rating system. And that's when I ate chocolate. I mean, I was also just like anything in the vicinity that wasn't spicy food I was trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was painful. But chocolate milk, I do remember chocolate milk. So
Okay. Good to know. Man.
So-
a margarita didn't.
What happens if tomorrow we don't make our goals for the hot stuff? Do we just like get off free and we don't have to try it?
I think so. And then maybe we'll do another one another time and people can have another chance to punish us.
Okay. I like that. I like the
Yeah.
idea of not having to worry about my body tomorrow.
Yeah. Ooh, Dasmir suggests that I do a commercial for Dad Ass Chocolate. Yum.
Oh,
Come over
Girl.
here with that cake. I only
Oh my
recently
God.
found out that cake means like your butt.
Really?
Yeah, I found out from Sage actually because she said something in a clip that was like, look at tiny me with my big cake, with my giant cake. And because in the video game, she was holding a giant cake. And then she was like, oh. But I love that.
That is incredible.
A cake.
I want more. Like, I'm gonna keep eating them. They're delicious.
Yeah, I have 4 chips left. It's so good. I'm just
And it's like rationing them to be like, okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to take my time. Also, the camera's really close to me, so I don't want to be like, I don't know, chewing so hugely.
Wait, so Jess, where are you going to Alex's, or where you guys are together tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to Alex's.
All right.
Because
well,
we have to be
you know,
together for this, you know?
You
We really do. We really do. Okay, and I'm mostly worried about accidentally rubbing my eyes.
Oh, good call.
We need to have something there to like neutralize our hands. Maybe we can have like a bowl of soapy water that we can just dunk our hands in like you do when you do your nails. Like hold your hands in the water until.
We just need to wear safety goggles.
That's actually a good idea to wear safety goggles. We're gonna look so.
I've got some extra face shields if you want them.
Well, we need to be able to reach our lips, but
I think I do have chemistry goggles. Actually, I have 2 pair. There we go.
Hopefully, I remember to wear them. Safety goggles. Let me put that in my.
If you
note
forget,
here.
I believe I have 2 pair here. But yeah, go ahead.
Really?
And bring them, just in case, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I bought them to scrub some black mold or something that was in an old apartment.
Safety glasses. I wore them. I got them to go on a plane during the pandemic. Because you can catch it in your eyes.
Yeah, I had a face shield for that.
All I'm saying is, Jess, if you're in the circumference, we might be able to get you some nachos to wear.
Oh, you're in the radius.
I will be. I'll be coming up to the valley.
Right. Maybe that's what like takes the heat away.
I love it.
I'm excited to both wear chemistry goggles tomorrow.
St. Patrick will bless you and save your spicy mouth. Yeah, we're gonna look so silly. Jess.
That's brilliant, though. Like,
Well,
it's super brilliant.
I wear contacts and I just cannot have spiciness in my eyes. It's just not.
No
one wants it, even if you don't wear contacts.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Who wants that?
Oh, but Alex, your lips are so chapped.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt so bad. I'm gonna burn so hard in every way.
Okay, just do
Oh my god!
a lot of Vaseline. You know, like create a barrier.
So I'm gonna have goggles and real big shiny lips, like over my whole mouth.
Yes.
Okay, it's a
But you know what? You're gonna look glorious doing it, and it's gonna be amazing.
Svenetti says they're looking forward to the Thursday stream, which Thursday is going to be a cosplay creation.
Yes.
Very excited about that as well.
Yeah, your whole weekly lineup is fucking great. Well done, ladies.
Including today, by the way. This has been amazing. This may be one of my favorite of your things. Let's see, what have we made with you so far, Lexi? Just from here.
Hi, Raiders! Thank you for the raid, Evelyn Japan.
Hi!
Tonight we are cooking Irish nachos, a handmade recipe by our resident cook Lexi, and
we
it's
were.
a
Now we've
celebration
eaten
of
them.
St. Patrick's Day. Yes, and they have been fully consumed at this point, but they were glorious.
No, I have some tiny bits that I haven't eaten yet. With.
Ooh. And Jess is gonna get hers tomorrow.
Yum!
Yeah.
Yum!
Yours aren't even like done yet. Yours will be done in the wee hours of the morning.
Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, so we've made I'm trying to think of what my favorite thing that you've made us so far. We had
You guys didn't get to try WandaVision.
No, unfortunately.
I think I only got to try the pastry.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, yeah.
Which was also, what else? We had the beignet and it's like
the berry
sausage.
Yeah. The good berry dipping sauce.
Oh yes, good berry dipping sauce with the jambalaya, right?
Yes. Yes.
That was really, really good. And then
And then Alex, you also had the Valentine's Day pizza.
Yes, Valentine's Day pizza, which was so unique and interesting. I really loved it. It almost felt like eating dessert more than like a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the roux was a little bit sweet with maple syrup in it.
Yeah. I actually sort of forgot that I made that. That might be my favorite one
It's really good.
that I've ever made. Like on all of the cooking shows, even. Like
Wow, dang,
Yeah.
that's interesting. And then today, these Irish nachos, St. Patrick's Day nachos.
Yeah. So next time we have a cooking stream. I had an idea before the stream started, but now I feel like we have to do witches.
Ooh, yes.
I'm
But I
down for a
also
witch
really
episode.
want to do a musical episode, just because we had talked about it last time.
Yes.
And so you said,
What do you think you would want to cook for the musical episode?
I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I was gonna ask what you guys' favorites were
Favorite musical?
before we. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
wow.
do some research because
That's tough.
my musicals, I saw a couple before the pandemic that I really liked, but I don't recall their names offhand, so I have to get back to you on that. But I know one of them was Bright Star. I loved Bright Star.
I don't know Bright Star.
I don't either.
Steve
Oh,
Martin
wait.
wrote it.
Actually, I think that my friend
like a
was in
bluegrass
that on
musical.
Broadway. Oh wait, maybe I'm
Ooh.
thinking of something else. No, the one that I'm thinking of is the name is something in the comment. And my friend was in that one. So anyway, I don't know. My favorite musical. I tend to like the classics, honestly.
All right. Okay.
The first thing that comes to mind is West Side Story, but.
Oh.
But then again, I don't know. There's just so many. Like growing up, my favorite musical was Miss Saigon.
Ooh, you are a classics girl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was when I was growing up. That musical was really, really popular. So, of course, I listened to it. You know. But I don't know. I really like. I mean, I like all of Sondheim's work. I really love Into the Woods and. Just all of his music is so incredible. Gosh, it's hard to choose. It's really hard. I would also have to think about it. Maybe we could take some time. I was a musical theater major in school, so like, I really have to think.
You got the
about
knowledge.
it. Yeah, I know too much.
Well, we'll think about
I mean,
that. In the
right.
meantime, we are getting close to 9 p.m. our time, which is 9, 11, 12, 1 a.m. East
Wow.
Coast time.
Whew.
So thank you
Thanks
to
for
those on
sticking
the
with
East
us.
Coast for hanging out so late. We
Hope you'll
will.
come to our spicy food challenge tomorrow night, 7 to 9.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I don't
Moral
know if
support.
I don't know
or,
if I want you to show up, if I don't want you to show up to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm showing up.
Ooh.
Got them emotes and
Because
everything.
the fewer people who
Thanks,
come,
Prometheus.
the less the chances that I'll be pooping fire.
That's a good point.
No, I'm gonna
So
promote
don't
it.
come.
I'm gonna.
All right, so let's go ahead and send a raid over to Momo X Buho. I'm not sure how you pronounce her username, but she is making shepherd's pie.
Oh my gosh!
Hey!
Perfect.
So
So fitting.
it will continue the hype of the St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Yay! Erin Bobroff, everyone.
So tell her
Yes.
hello for us. Give her a HelloGoodberry raid call for us. We love you so much. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you so soon. Bye.
Bye.